What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Tonight we're going to continue our selection of story-based, emotionally driven, heart-wrenching games with a little ditty called That Dragon Cancer. Now, the only thing I ever knew about this game is that it's really sad and it won like a bunch of awards at one of the annual award game shows a couple years back when it came out. And ever since then, it's kind of been like on my radar as something to try sometime. And tonight I wanted like a particularly short game just so we could get like one game knocked out in one stream. And apparently this game fits the bill. Let's take a look at a few things here. Anti-aliasing. Quality. Shadows, full screen. Looks good, looks good, looks good. That 4K resolution though. Oh, man. Hopefully that doesn't make the game run like junk, but I'm pretty confident it's going to be okay. Let's go. Bread on the water. It's so loud though. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I wanted to do something. Give me 1 second. Just one. Just 1 second. 1 second. There. That should be good. Sorry. Go back to the game. What are you doing?
Okay, guys, give some to Joel. Share with Joel.
I'm a duck?
Yeah.
She said, yeah, you're a duck, so what? What's the big deal? Can I move? Is it a solely mouse-based game? It is. Give me that bread. Give me that bread.
Oh, don't touch the birds. No. Don't touch the birds. No, they're gross. Yuck. Okay.
I wonder if these are actual audio recordings of them with their child.
No. Come on. Hey. Careful. Here.
Yummy. That's good bread. I mean,
Go.
Oh, good job.
quack.
Look, he's getting yours. Do you see him eating it?
It's cute. It's very cute.
Oh,
Throw more
there's
bread.
Joel some bread.
Mom, you threw the whole piece.
Well, Isaac, you gotta give him little pieces. He doesn't understand. Here you go, Joel. Here's a piece. Okay, no, you throw it.
Joel's almost
Excuse me.
5, right?
Yeah.
What did I say?
But he can't talk.
You can't talk.
That's true.
Yeah.
You guys can talk.
I don't know.
Why can't Joel?
Well, Joel got sick right after he turned 1. And,
Kind of slowed him down a little bit, buddy.
so he's just slower than most kids. I think eventually he'll catch up.
You think Joel will read?
Yeah, I think Joel will read eventually.
Well, Isaac, of course. He's just delayed. Because, you know.
Yeah.
Joel's supposed to be a boy. But he's a baby. He's a boy.
It's a boy baby.
Yep, he's a boy baby. That's just about right.
I wonder if these are actual
You know, there's
recordings
lots of
from
things
like
Joel
family
isn't good
videos
at,
they
but
took.
there's some things he is good at. What is he good at?
He's eating, laughing.
Throwing bread.
We're good at making him laugh.
You are good at making him laugh. How do you make him laugh?
I fall down.
Yeah. It's really funny when you fall down.
He's good at showing us what he loves.
Yeah.
Hey Barry Bubs, welcome to the stream. How's it going? That will like, I'm gonna have to look up the making of this game, Park at the Edge of the World. Because I'm interested to know if the audio in the game is taken from actual recordings, like
does,
family
Joel?
videos that they recorded when he was growing up.
Wawa. In cups, bathtubs, and the warm, wet tongues and the cool fur of Das. And maybe the sweet was a daily affection. And bye-byes. And blown kisses. And more. Oh, always more. This full list of words. So few words.
Okay, so it's literally just controlled by the mouse. That's interesting. Good, how are you? I am doing pretty good. I've been looking forward to playing this game for a long time, like since it won all the awards at the Game Show Awards a few years back. I like the art style of it. It's kind of cool looking. Probably one of the only games I can actually get away with playing in 4K while I'm streaming simultaneously. But the 4K makes the blocky art look so good.
But very soon.
Do you think they know? Can they sense it?
None of them know.
No one ever realizes how short the time is.
So you find these untextured pieces to unlock bits of lore, apparently. I'm not gonna cry though. You guys are gonna cry totally, but I'm not. Games wouldn't make me cry. That's silly. It's just a game, guys. So all we know so far is that their 2-year-old boy advanced slower than others because he got really sick around 1-year-old.
They will with time.
You don't know that.
Can I go under there? Let me in. Let me in there. No? It's a very interesting control scheme. Literally just control the whole game with just the mouse. If I knew that, I would have got a bowl of snacks so I could eat while I play. Chew it all up in the mic right in your ear. Match the tonality of the game we're playing, you know? Ridiculous.
What is pain?
Over the top hilarity.
What is hope without a word for it? Who is God? What is joy?
Crunch, crunch, crunch. Yeah, exactly. And he was so sick. Crunch, 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 crunch.
Who am I to him? Dada.
Okay. Oh, this is all the same kid, just doing different things. He's swinging. Underdog. Underdog him.
So funny.
I really want to know now, like, if in the creation of this game they used actual audio
What do you think, Isaac?
that they recorded from, like, what the heck just happened?
He's in the hospital, so they're taking care of him. And that's how he gets his food? His food goes through that too. Yeah.
Excuse me, I didn't want you to show my desktop. I just wanted to
You wanna
rock you
touch
on the
him?
rocking horse.
Yeah?
Ready,
Why don't you just pat his cheek, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
set,
cheek.
Go!
Yes. See? It's Jolly. Yeah. You want to touch him, Caleb? No. Okay. You can just pat his head over here if you want.
Okay, Joel. Ready?
That kid not having a face is mildly horrifying.
He's in the
Go.
hospital, so they're taking care of him, and that's how he gets his food.
Are you ready?
His food kids do that too.
Set.
Yeah.
Go!
Go, yeah.
You want to touch him?
Why is it so
Yeah.
loud all of a sudden?
Why don't you just pat his cheek, okay? Okay. Pat his cheek.
Push him down the slide. I don't want to yet. I don't want to go yet.
Let's give Joel a kiss.
I want to enjoy the playground.
Ready?
Give him a kiss.
We're gonna catch him.
Set.
Can you give
Go.
Zoe a kiss?
So like,
Zoe kisses.
he's so huge. The scaling is way off. Don't go up the slide. Oh,
Now give Joel a kiss.
horrible. Broke the primary rule of the slide.
Do it again.
Are you ready?
Big kiss.
I'm not ready anymore. I want to go. I want to go. Please. See you.
Give Joel a kiss.
Bye. Bye. It was fun. Bye. I want to do the merry-go-round or carousel, whatever you call this. Gotta get the timing right. There we go. Oh, that's kind of.
Here goes Joel.
I want to get off of this thing. Please. Have mercy. It's kind of like giving you, like, I guess, a first-person perspective of what he saw in his short life that he was on the Earth. I'm assuming is what this is about.
Hey babe, just got done at the doctor. Now they think that maybe he's throwing up all the time because he has acid reflux. So they gave me a medication and we can give it to Joel, and they said we have to give it at least 3 full days, but that if he's still throwing up after that we can come back. And I mentioned the head tilt thing again, even though they keep saying it's not related, but you always have to mention that one weird outlying thing. So I told them how his head was tilted to the right, but they still say that that's probably not related at all. So I guess we'll just give this a try, and I don't know, I'll tell you more about it when you get home.
Okay.
Who's that? Let's tell him, Caleb, that Joel's doing really well.
Hmm. It's a dragon. He's gone.
Fear is cancer's preservative, cancer's embalming oil. And you, O accuser, are fear's oil salesman. You're a snake. A serpent. A dragon with snuffed out coal on his breath, molting, and talons broken from the struggle to free yourself of your own skin.
That dragon cancer, by the way. Apparently the game was only made by this dad and mom. And I think like primarily the dad. This must be the hospital. Loading. On hospital time.
Hey, do you want to rock? Okay, let's rock. There we go. Oh, shh, 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 shh.
Hey babe, I was just thinking, do you ever think maybe Joel can hear better than he's supposed to be able to? Because I know, like, it's supposed to be moderate to severe hearing loss, but sometimes, like today, he hears music playing before I do. So I saw him dancing, and I had to look around to hear that a song was playing. And I just don't, like, if his hearing loss is that bad, I can't imagine. I don't know, I just wonder about it. Anyway, call me later. Bye.
All right. Oh wow. No, that was kind of weird. That was pretty cool though. Oh, so now we're seeing from the dad's first person perspective. Excuse me? It's a really weird angle. It's a golf ball? Steer away from those. They look bad. Dodged. Dodged again. I'm the greatest dodger there ever was. I can't tell. My depth perception is kind of ruined from this angle. No. Oh! Stay away! Stay away! No! That actually scared me. Like, legitimately scared me. Joel. Hi. Hi, Joel. Hi.
Oh, hey. I just wanted to take a shower. Is that okay? Are you okay with Joel? Okay, thanks.
Who am I now? Oh, the doctor, I guess? He's holding the dog's hand.
It's a real puppy.
That is a dog.
Uh-huh. End of treatment party. Does he get to ring the bell? Brittany. Colors of Valor. Dessin Capucine. Well, that's kind of cool. Is that in the game? Unusual gravity. Family in color. It's all washed out. Starlight Hippo. That's extremely washed out. I think the brightness settings might be a little off there. Dance like no one's watching. Offspring. Why does it keep doing that? It's a fun game and all, but goodness, I wish you would actually run correctly instead of, you know, kicking me to my desktop randomly every 5 minutes. Kind of ruins the tonality of the game. Journey in Light and Darkness by Sylvia Walgren. Still Life by Martin Walgren. Kayak. Oh, sorry. Untitled. Falling Slowly by Jeff Moore. Oh man, the room's full of them. Untitled. Dad drawing. Claire's first finger paint. Oh, whoa, wait, go back. Untitled. Henry and Ella Oliver. Peggy's Cove. It's a very pretty place. To you, Linda, who made the largest impression. Why do you keep doing that? Game. I gotta tell you. A little frustrating. Galactic Treasure. JAA. Untitled. Gaia Orion Phoenix Rising oil on canvas. Oh, that one's pretty. Kids' drawings are the greatest. Phoenix, The Beginning of the End by Digby Davidson, 1997 to 2013. She was 16 years old. Huh. I don't want to listen yet. I want to look at more paintings. Can't make me. Ramparts Deferred by Satchel Drake, so that one's kind of cool. I like that one. Hey, go back. Connor. August. Bernie and Aiden. Sean Heron. Rebecca Meyer. Huh. We look at these ones? Nope. Roar Over Me by Eric Holmland. Huh. That's very cool. Race Away Cancer. Wolfie, aw. Loki chilling. Fall. I get it. You want me to go answer the phone? I don't want it. You can't make me. I don't want it. You can't make me. Untitled Jeff Stockhausen. I've already seen this. Alright, I guess I'll go answer the phone now. These are cool pictures. I still want to know, like, I wonder if they have, like, a commentary track that you can listen over the game. Because I have a feeling these pictures are probably important or have some sort of meaning. But without knowing, you know, what that meaning is.
Hey, honey, we're on our way home from the hospital now.
They're just cool
So if
pictures.
you wanted to preheat the oven starting in about 30 minutes, that would work, and we could throw in that lasagna. Do you know how they celebrate off-treatment day, like when kids are done with their treatments? I I guess maybe you don't because you're not in the clinic as much as I am, but on someone's last day, they always bring them a cake and they sing Happy Off Therapy Day to you. Anyway, that happened today. I mean, it happens a lot, but today I cried. I just wanted that day so bad, you know? I just like, we're not ever gonna get that day. If he's better, we won't know that he's better. We don't get a day. Anyway, okay, call me if you can. Like, there's probably traffic, so I could talk on my way home. Alright, bye.
So it's not his end of therapy day, it's some other kids. What? Crazy, I can't do this. Get that chicken. The kids' laugh track is hilarious. Oh man.
Well, how long is it going to be before we can have some answers? Did anyone ask the doctor?
Okay, is it just the doctor on call, or is this our doctor? Well, because the on-call doctor is just a resident.
Is there a way we could talk to our doctor? It just seemed like yesterday in clinic they were going to let us go. I just want to know what the plan
Who canceled the treatment?
is. Isn't it dangerous for him not to get it? I thought he needed that.
I know you're just doing what the orders say, but can I just talk to the doctor that ordered it?
Why does that keep happening? I'd really love it if it would stop happening. Kind of takes you out of the moment. That was actually a weird touch to make like a game out of this cart riding scene. Then like you're like, oh, I must need to be collecting all of these items because every time I collect it, the kid laughs, and then at the end it's like, oh, here's all the things you collected. It's like all of the horrible treatments that the kid had to go through, all of the drugs that he had to take, all of the incisions and surgeries and whatnot. It's like that's kind of off-putting. Like for a second I was having fun for like a split second, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, this is actually something horrible and disgusting that you probably don't want your kid to be collecting. That's a weird touch. Hello? It almost had me. It almost had me at the cart riding part. The Temple of Man. Ah. Or is that a... What kind of machine is that? CAT scan or...
It's you again. I love you, my friend.
Aw.
This is my favorite game. Do you want to see? Watch out, started. You touch it right here, then the big lion comes.
The big lion.
You know a scary lion? It's so loud. I can roar just like him. Yeah, hear me roar? Roar! Don't be afraid. You might want to cover your ears.
That was loud. I guess he wasn't joking.
Here comes the animals. Pterosaurs is my favorite.
Hmm. It's very cool how they made the game controllable only by mouse, and yet there's so many different ways to, like, that they make the mouse work in the game. And without actually controlling it yourself, it's kind of hard to describe what that means. But if you ever play the game, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Like, at certain points, you're limited to only certain movements. Like, at the beginning of this scene, I can only go around the bowl as far as I could tell. And, like, as the scene got longer and, like, expanded, now I can move the mouse freely everywhere. It's kind of weird. Excuse me, I would like to go now. I think I know why it keeps kicking me off the desktop. There is no border to the mouse. So if I just keep cycling my mouse to the left, it eventually goes to my second screen. And then if I click again, it clicks off of the game. That's kind of an interesting design choice. Elsie, we love you dearly and miss you daily. See you soon. Man, is every single one of these gonna be sad? I have no fear, our story's just begun. Like this, I wonder if these are actually all prints that they took pictures of from the hospital while he was in there. Then just put them all in the game. It's pretty wild. Methys, Dow. "10 years old. Hugs to all my UIHC kids and families, Greg Rice." If you think we're not going to read every single one of these, you're sorely mistaken. To my hero, Henry M. Bradley Stewart, 79 to 83. Miss you always. That's only 4 years old. To everyone who's ever died of cancer, especially my father and grandmother, rest in peace, Hank, Marcia, and all the rest of you beautiful, beautiful people. I hope that whatever's become of you, you are presently better off than you were at the end of your life. We miss you. Jason Javier Sanchez, forever in our hearts, 28. I know math. Look how many there are. You're stronger than you know. Love will keep you strong. Have faith like children and love like Christ. Why do it if it's not fun? In memory, Rick Miller. If every hour wounds, let us sit a minute. Loving memory of Maria and Emil Hazowski. Love you, Papa, even now you still make me laugh. I miss you, Rachel. Take my tears, love, they will carry you home. I still love you, girl from Mars. Women are from Mars. No, they're not. Men are from Mars. Women are from Venus. We belong to each other. I must read all of them. There's so many. To say we miss you is an understatement. Love you, Mom, DLB. I shall cover you with my hand until I have passed. Nada en el mundo me importa más que mi hijo. I don't know what that means. In memory of Devana and Jason. Hey, we already read that one. I wanted this one next to it. Would you quit it? Our hero Orion Strong, not even cancer could hold you back. Wish you could see me now, Mom, Patrick Miller. For Niles, life is a winking light in the darkness. Tibu, you are the best. Love, Wu Yi. Steve Moretti, Cosmic Mariner, Destination Unknown. In the end, it's the love in your years. You are not alone, and again, like, I wish they had some sort. I'm sure there is some sort of like commentary you can listen to over the game, because I would love to know if these were actual letters that were in the hospital that they got permission to copy and put in the game. Don't let speed bumps become the mountains they try to be. It's a good one. So it goes. I love you, Joel, my wee little warrior. With love, Phil. To Moritz, our sun, moon, and stars. Ian W. I like to go inside, please? Thank you. In time we grow. Bill Lawson, 27. R.I.P. Dad. Oh, 27 of October to 8 of December. So he was almost 60? Yeah, almost. Alright, we gotta get further in this room, I guess. Love to our healthy little man, Jackson D. Spencer. So I thought this was like just a kid's hospital, but I guess it had adults in it too. Find a place inside where there's joy, and the joy will burn out the pain. Matt, we miss you every day. In honor of Josiah and his many St. Jude friends. St. Jude's, gotcha. I thought St. Jude's was a children's hospital. Not the end yet, let's stay with it. Dad, you are always on my mind. Miss you so much. Rocks. We have now Maureen and Rory. Plan to live, except you could die. Plan to die, but please accept you could live. In memory of Carlos Ibarra, uncle and friend. Queer in December 24th, 2014. Like the rain, this pain will pass. This is not the end, my love. I think there's one more over here we didn't get last time. Stay strong and never stop believing. That must have been the one. All right. Oh my gosh, there's so many. For my 3-year-old self, you ain't seen nothing yet. Kidda, you're my favorite. Kitty. Dad, Aunt Mary, and Jake, I miss you all. Love, Dad. We love you and miss you. R.I.P. R.A.S. For John, who never saw his daughters grow up. We will always love you and we miss you greatly. Rest easy, Lee. Your children stand strong. For all our departed, we love you, we miss you. Dragons live forever, but not so little boys, in memory of Douglas Anderson. '84. Loving memory of my father, Michael V. Shaw Sr. Mom, I wish you'd know me now. Allison. Patrick, you drank out of all glasses. I miss you. I want to touch that thing because I think it's going to give us more story. Oh, never mind. I was going to say, but I'm afraid if I touch it, it's going to skip to the next section, but it's not even letting me touch it, so. I miss you, Mom. Or I miss you, Mom. Monica F. Winters forever touched all those who knew her. Do we get those ones? Yeah. Jarrett Goring, your family misses you so much. Antonio Martinelli, your grandson is terribly sorry and misses you so much. For my brother Kyle. You went in your sleep after months in pain. Miss you, Grandma. Dahlia Redden, a name that means a lot to me. I'm a loving wife, a mother, my grandmother, and a cancer survivor. Hardly a woman of grace, but a person of great strength. I'm glad you can continue your fight, should it ever rise again. I love you, Grandma. To Lily and Ethan, I never knew love until you were both born. Holding you in my arms that first night, I knew my world had changed for forever. I'll always love you and be with you. Love, Dad. In loving memory, Jan and Don Hupperts. Joshua, stay strong, little man. Mommy and Daddy love you. Would you stop doing that? It's kind of aggravating. To my little brother Dimitri and the cancer he fought. Though you find freedom and eternal sleep at your passing, the angels shall weep. All our hearts shall cry with despair. We hope you rest in peace, Claire. For Lucky Lou, stay strong and keep fighting. You'll always be in my heart for my father, Frederick William Meyer. Start over here. John, miss you every day. Love, Lee. Nancy, you will eternally embody compassion to me. Sonia Anna Shadforth, I love you always and forever. My love to Gigi and the friend that saved me. In the dark of night, I wish for you milk and bread, breath and health. That was weird. To my beloved girl, Maylene Leander. We get the last one from here. I read to stay close to you. I miss you, Dad. Love, Madison. Keep sorrow in your heart for those that die before their time. May you find peace, strength, and rest, Kyle. In loving memory of Santa Monteleone and Carl Peterson, gone but never forgotten. The important thing is not that dragons exist, but that they can be beaten. Stephanie, Pete, Juanita, George, Charlie, loved and missed. I love you, Abraham. You'll always be my inspiration. Brenda Green, lost, never forgotten, and always loved. Departure, Godspeed, bless his heart, good Lord. Klein Nil du lebst weiter in unseren Herzen. At one point in my life, I might have known what that said. Mommy, we love you and we miss you. Micah, Eliza, and Daddy. You will always be in my heart for my father, Frederick William Meyer. We read that one. For Lucky Lou, stay strong and keep fighting. Okay, we've read all of them. For Scott and the worlds we never built. The father cried out, I believe, help my unbelief. Chloe and Benji are special ones, love Mummy and Daddy. AJ DiCarlo, craftsman and father. Thanks for being my Uncle Erwin. Bebo. In memory of Boyce and Madeline Hollow Peter, beloved parents and grandparents. Team KLB. Hashtag. To Bear, Gui, and Rich for all that they taught us. For Jordan and Luke, and for Melissa always. Mom, I love you and give you to Christ. See you soon. Madison Elizabeth Billmeyer. 6 years old. Well, yeah, almost 7. Do the right thing. Good words to live by. Joe, Manel, and Thyman are always in our hearts. This is a part of history now. I love and miss you, Grandma and Grandpa Amat and Grandpa Harstadt. To be alive, love life, and all of those in it. There is nothing more resilient than the human heart. Mom, Dad, red bird, purple flower. On the 1401, you passed away from leukemia. I miss you, Dad. Aileen, walking and singing in the Garden of Dreams. Gerald Slack was a loved father, grandfather who lost to that dragon cancer. To those still fighting, stay strong. In memory of Eugene Fight. David, thank you for paving the way for a dignified approach to illness. In love and admiration of Joan Nebeker, you rock. miss my friend John. May God bless you, August Theodore. My great admiration and respect to John Bain, aka Total Biscuit, for standing for honesty and integrity in the industry he loved while valiantly fighting cancer. To Braden and Beckham, my whole heart, love Daddy. In memory of Jordan Breeding. Fly me to the moon. You are loved. In honor of Samuel Cox, I will hold you in my heart forever. Viola Ak, aka Mama Ak Papa Alskar R. Again, at some point in my life, I might have known what that meant. Go get on with your badass self, Kevin Jones. Happiness comes from loving what you do. In memory of Lindy H. Wells, my best friend. The long journey is never walked alone. Our little Hedwig, we love and miss you every day. R.I.P. Mom Nellie Teven, love Rich, Care, and G-Kids. G-Kids. Bob, you were a great man. You live on in us. Zadie Ben, we miss and love you. Linda Jose Turner, always loving, always loved. Fight, win. Gabriella Arturo Natalia Rafa. Hey, go back. Alicia Datina, ever present. Love Mom, Dad, and Greg. Daniel Hyung Lee, 84 to 2003. So almost 20. Almost 19, I guess. I won so far, but still fighting. Keep fighting, don't give up, love every day. Man, it kind of puts things into perspective. Like, you wake up every day completely healthy, and you complain about, like, your work and the day and what you have to do today. And all these people are just fighting every day of their life against this nasty, disgusting disease. Amy Sonderman's 2014 journey, Cancer-Free by Grace. Love you, miss you now and always. To CHW, thank you for our miracles, PKM and ELM. In loving memory of Paul and Galen Stevens. In loving memory of Alan Robertson, 54 to 2006. 48 years old. our love from Kai, Mal, and Nana. Amanda, we love and miss you. We'll see you again. Christopher Logan, loving father, always remembered. Peniel, look forward to seeing you in heaven. Dashin. Get me out of here. Would you stop doing that, man? I'm sorry, guys, that's not good. Hello. Oh. I know how these things work, I swear.
Farmer Bill makes the pigs bacon for breakfast.
That seems like a very rude thing to do to pigs. More? Okay. You got it.
Farmer Bill plays fetch with the pigs.
More? Okay.
Farmer Bill enjoys a mud bath with the pigs.
This thing's rigged. It's rigged, kid. It's rigged.
Farmer Bill scratches the pig's chinny chin chin. Farmer Bill gives the pigs piggyback rides.
I would love the cow, please.
The cows and the horses get together for cards at night.
What? They do what? That's absurd.
Those silly ducks like a bubble bath. Farmer Bill asked the horse to take the truck to town.
Farmer Bill.
I'm pretty sure I saw Farmer Bill doing that.
You crazy son of a gun, Farmer Bill. Excuse me. What next?
Farmer Bill can control space and time.
I'm sorry, guys. It's not good. I'm sorry, guys. It's not good. Has had a recurrence.
No.
Where is it?
Size matters. If I know how big it is, I
It's in
can
the front of the
face it.
cortex.
I can size it
And
up.
it's quite small at this point, but unfortunately the size isn't terribly important. Any recurrence means the chemotherapy has failed. This is a tragedy.
Hmm.
With an ATRT, as soon as you have a recurrence of any kind, it is fatal. It's only a matter of time before it spreads to several locations. We've already thrown all the chemotherapy we have at it. We can't continue to give him chemotherapy that we know it's resistant to, so there just aren't any treatment options that are curative.
I guess I'm going to cry after all because they love us. And they love Joel, and
We're very good at managing the pain and masking symptoms at the end of life.
Okay, I said fatal.
Given you a lot to think about
I
already
said
today.
not
We're
curative.
going to have you come
Have
back
I said
Monday
the word
and
death
talk
yet?
about palliative treatment.
I can tell they understand, though. A whole new vocabulary. A All the rules are different now.
To improve the quality of life.
I think it's really sinking in.
The symptoms, but
Oh, she's crying.
they can't cure Joel.
We should wrap this We'll up do a soon. lumbar puncture, All the and details talk can to our wait. Radiation oncologist to decide whether we could do some radiation or just chemotherapy.
What would the radiation do?
Well, the radiation could probably kill the tumor we see now, which would prevent it from causing any symptoms. But it would not keep more tumors from developing, because we know if it spread here, it has spread other places too.
Goodness.
So, the radiation would buy us some time.
No, nothing will really buy us any time at this point. It just can make the time you have left more comfortable. So, we'll schedule you to come back in Monday, and we'll have some options for you to consider. We're so sorry.
In the movie, I'd be kicking things and throwing chairs through windows. Amy would be sobbing, back against the wall, slowly falling into it. I should be yelling. Why am I not yelling?
Thank you. That means a lot.
You're welcome. I'm sorry, guys. It's not good.
The MRI?
They've always been clear! Joel's got a recurrence of his tumor. Where is it? How big is it? Well, it's in the frontal cortex, and it's quite small at this point. But unfortunately, the size isn't terribly important. Any recurrence using chemotherapy has failed. This is a tragedy. With an ATRT, as soon as you have a recurrence of any kind, it is fatal. It is only a matter of time before it spreads to several locations. We've already tried all the chemotherapy we have at it. We can't continue to give him chemotherapy that we know it's resistant to. So there just aren't any treatment options that are curative.
How long are we talking about?
It's going to be a horrible conversation to have with a patient. To have to keep repeating the words end of life and make sure that you mention those words to make sure that it's very clear to them what you're trying to say. Excuse me, where am I? It's very loud. The drift.
I have so many things stirring around in my spirit that I have to write to settle myself and find God's wisdom in the midst of chaos. I'm scared I won't be strong enough to face the things we might have to face in the coming weeks and months. But then I remember how much grace God gave us to walk out everything we've already faced. I've never felt completely overwhelmed, and I've never felt alone. So no matter what comes next, and I truly cannot even begin to guess how this will go, I know we will be carried. I want to shout out Look what God is about to do. Watch how he delivers Joel. And at the same time, I'm gonna roll up in a silent ball and wait it out. With fear and trembling, so aware of all my doubt, but yet convinced that my doubt is insignificant compared to God's faithfulness.
Guys, are you ready for bed?
Joel, lay down. Okay. Should we do a song?
Sure.
Okay, big boys, why don't you come in here and we'll sing the littles a lullaby.
I'm tired.
I know, it's bedtime. Ugh, okay. Oh, Elijah, lay down.
Babe, did you even check in his mouth?
Who's Joel? No.
Joel has chicken stuffed in his cheeks from dinner.
Get it out, that is so disgusting.
Been in there for the last 2 hours.
Oh,
Gross.
I'm trying. Joel, ouch! Stop.
Did he just bite you?
Come on, man. So frustrating. It's the only game I've ever played where that's an issue. It's like if I turn my mouse too far to the left, it turns over to my second monitor, and then as soon as I click, it takes the attention off of the game. Minimizes the window.
I don't actually know. That's kind of why we're packing up everything, is because if the trial works really well, then maybe we'll stay in California for a really long time. Like, as long as it keeps helping Joel, then we want to stay and do the best we can for him and stay there where he's getting help. But if the medicine starts to not work, as soon as it's not helping him, I promise we'll come back home.
Are we going to Disneyland?
Yeah, of course. What do you think, Caleb? You okay with leaving for so long?
I'm kind of excited, but I'm kind of not.
So they moved to be closer to the hospital. I'm just going back and forth. Excuse me, bird. I would like to continue on. All right. Man. I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to be doing here.
I had been in this room with my father before, during the brief window where he wasn't dying but was instead getting better. That wasn't the man I saw this time. I saw the other one, the one who cried out and needed holding, the one who fell asleep for 20 seconds and then woke up a different person each time. There was a clear part right in the middle of it, a minute or so, where everything was calm before his tour of hell resumed. That was goodbye, even if no one said it. I don't think I will ever get better after having seen that. I think this is the kind of knowing that stays with you. I can reach into my pocket now and find it there.
Some pretty deep stuff. Excuse me, I don't know where to go. I would love to proceed. Please, I just want to go to the recliner. Please.
We've been through so much already. This is a new degree of tragedy, but it's not so much different from the struggle we've already been living. We pressed into God. We pressed into faith. We fought until we found peace. We stood in peace when our flesh wanted to strive more. We stood in peace when it started to feel like laziness or foolishness or both. We waited for God to direct us specifically in prayer because all the directions we had initiated had not panned out. We prayed for no nausea because that's what we felt in our spirits we were supposed to pray, even though we'd prayed it countless times before while Joel continued to vomit. We saw one small miracle and then another. We waited to pray specific things until we were given specific direction, and we saw bigger miracles. And yet, if you asked either of us if we were doing enough, trying hard enough, we would say no.
The ravenous reverie of waking is but a distant memory. Or was it a dream? I can't remember the last time I woke up hungry. Not so long ago, carefree, welcoming the challenge of yoga on paddleboards, springing through the rain and over puddles at the reservoir track. Weathering several storms since entering the first battlefield over 2 years ago, a succession of precise scalpels, high energy beams, and pharmacological strategies. A journey no one asks for. Still standing, spirit unyielding but not the same. With each treatment an imprint, evidence of what came before. Willing rogue mutinous cells to yield to my current tailored chemical onslaught. Stay put and do not multiply. Or better yet, disappear altogether. By the will of God, through the tools of modern medicine, with the support of family and friends. Onward.
Finally figured it out. You just click the bottles.
I am at Seattle Children's Hospital, and nobody wants to be here. Even as an internationally recognized temple of healing, every inch of it is terror. Every cubic inch of every room that is not occupied by terrified children and terrified parents is filled to its capacity with a terror wholly unique to that family, which no other person has any power to comprehend. There is art on the walls and rooms which is designed to evoke a jungle of some kind, and I resent it. Every giraffe is my sworn enemy.
I would like to continue, please. Begging you. Oh, there's more bottles. Silly me. What am I doing?
Even though every natural law indicates it, even though popular culture is rife with examples, even though the arc of his condition moved with haste in a particular direction, specifically down, I was very surprised when my father died. I was surprised that he could. It wasn't merely naivete. Those afflicted with his particular cancer number less than 100. It is the sort of cancer that excites a doctor. One of the things that is so exciting about this cancer is that it apparently didn't form the hard masses we use to find the disease. Rather, it converts the meat of your abdomen into a kind of undifferentiated doom. What might happen is that they will attempt to draw your blood and instead draw out the green syrup that was once your guts.
Ew.
Shortly thereafter, they will tell you and your family that the fight is over.
It's nasty. Did I miss a bottle over here somewhere?
Dear Eli, I feel nothing but pride for the way you battled cancer. I remember the way you learned to ride your tricycle down the hospital hallway instead of down the sidewalk like other 3-year-olds. It was hard for me to pray to God, "Thy will be done," when I really just wanted so desperately for Him to heal you. In the 4.5 years that you dealt with harsh treatments, only once did you ask why God let you get cancer. I hope He has been able to explain the why to you, as I have always believed that He knew how strong you were and wanted to use you in your situation to positively impact so many lives. I remember how you never let me go to bed without telling me that you loved me and how those were your very last words to me. You taught me what was truly important in life, son. Still now, years after you left Earth, people are impacted by your life and the lessons you taught us. Thousands of people from around the world read your blog and still feel such a strong connection to you, even though they never met you in person. You would be happy to know that we continue to sell the Beat Cancer t-shirts that you love so much. We're still using them to raise awareness and funds for childhood cancer research and family and patient support programs. When you passed away, my greatest fear was that you would be forgotten. So many people still talk about you and how you changed their lives. That is such a precious gift to me as your father. Eli, you truly impacted more lives in your almost 8 years on Earth than many people do in a lifetime. I love you, buddy, and I can't wait to see you again. Love, Dad.
As this long day draws to a close, I am tired, but not sleepy. My face is puffy from crying. I have a dry throat and dry hands, a slight headache, and a desire to write down absolutely everything. I want to describe the feeling of being entirely empty and entirely resolute. I want to explore how I can be deeply sad and incredibly hopeful at the same time. I want to talk about holding Joel's hand, walking down the hall wanting to soak in the moment, to memorize the feeling of having his hand and mine, to let it matter. And then hating that my thoughts swing to, because what if I can't hold his hand one day? And hating that thought, wishing I could just appreciate each second of Joel without that appreciation spilling into the pre-morning I refuse to do because I believe he will live. But instead of fighting the brief thoughts of mourning, choosing to fight instead that lie that says that those thoughts betray some doubt, some mistrust of God, when I know that those thoughts make me human, and that God knows I am human. He doesn't make Joel's victory dependent on me never feeling unsure.
Oh, each one of these little ones is a letter too?
I remember the day I was diagnosed. I remember the hallucinations from the high fever of 5-year-old's nightmares. I remember my mother silently weeping in the doctor's office. I remember friends and family gathered around my hospital bed in prayer. I remember the 2-hour ambulance ride to St. Jude where they could better care for me. I remember the 2.5 years of weekly chemo treatments, the numerous lumbar punctures and bone marrow aspirates. I remember Doctors Bell, Dahl, and Kalwinsky, nurses Jean, Judy, and Dale, Miss Chris in social work, Darlene in travel, all part of the team that cared for me. I am a walking memorial to their successes. I remember the other patients I'd see each time I went to the hospital for chemo. I remember when some stopped coming. I knew what that meant. I remember the years of summer camp for children with cancer, children like me. I remember their laughter and the midnight talks of fears and joys, normal kid stuff. Some less so. I remember when some stopped coming. I knew what that meant. But I remember them. I am, and other survivors are, memorials to those who lost their fights.
I won't let myself hold anything back this time. I would rather feel disappointed and let God heal my heart than to feel like I did not push myself as far as I possibly could in faith for my son. It was easier to believe that God would win this battle for Joel when the dragon Joel was facing was blurry, seen from a great distance up on a hill very far away. Now the dragon Joel is facing is close enough for us to begin to see every scale and scar. We can feel his breath. If we were confident before because we weren't quite sure what we were facing, then our confidence was misplaced. When the dragon becomes more real, then our God must become even bigger, even more real to us. Our faith must grow to match our circumstances. We must not, no matter how tempting, try to shrink our circumstances to match our perception of God.
Her expectation is so maddening sometimes. You know what she wrote on the eve of Joel's first surgery? The one back in January when we first found the tumor? I seriously feel like a kid on Christmas Eve. I'm pleading for God to spare his life, and I'm tempted to despair because self-inspection leads me to conclude I shouldn't expect much of anything. And yet my wife is expecting a surprise party from the Lord, replete with presents, supernatural miracles. I envy her.
It's got to be an interesting situation where one half of the couple has hope and faith that things will work out well, and then the other one has
Hop in bed, boys. Let's go.
Joel the baby knight has what I would call, you know,
get in bed.
realistic expectations, I suppose.
Story.
And how those two relationships might coexist.
Sure.
Okay. This is the story of a very brave knight named Joel.
Joel the baby knight?
Yes.
Joel the baby
Joel the
knight.
baby knight. But he's also Joel the very brave knight. And he was being chased by a dragon named Cancer.
Oh, I better go. Stop drinking. Go. Actually using keyboard controls?
Because of his tumor?
Mm-hmm.
Where does the dragon live?
In a forest.
Is the dragon big?
Very big.
Does the dragon breathe fire?
So much fire, you guys.
It's kind of cool. I dodged it. You can't tell me I didn't.
So, Joel has armor, like a sword and a shield and stuff?
Ooh, or maybe a spear?
Yeah, that sounds good. So,
So brave
Oh.
Sir Joel, with his sword and his shield and his awesome spear and his super jumping ability, was being chased by a dragon named Cancer.
What other superpowers does he have?
He also has grace.
That's not a superpower.
It's the best superpower.
Do you guys know what grace means?
Yeah, it's kind of like help.
Yeah, it's kind of like help.
Die. Get out of here. Galadriel. She sent a hawk to help me.
You know, and he's not the only one who's ever tried to fight this
Eagle.
dragon. Some very brave knights have fought this dragon and lost. And some are able to drive the dragon off, and they can go home, and they can quit fighting for a while. And the kingdom is safe.
Joel's been fighting this dragon for a long time, huh?
A long time.
But Joel found a nice empty cave where he could rest. But just when he thought that the danger was past, the dragon found his hiding spot and came after him in the cave.
Well, that dragon's going to kill Joel. Joel's going to lose.
Why do you say that?
Because Joel is just a baby. Babies can't kill dragons.
You're right. A baby can't kill a dragon. But that's the best part of this story. God fights for Joel. He fights that dragon Cancer right with Joel. And we know that God can win even if Joel can't. That's grace.
No.
Well, what about Tim from Church Mom? He died from cancer. Wasn't God fighting for him? Didn't he have grace?
Of course, God fought for Tim. Tim fought so well. And he was so brave and so strong. God let him rest. It may have seemed like the dragon won because Tim died. We know that Tim's in heaven, that he's with God, and that God is so proud of him. So maybe for Tim getting to be done fighting Joel's
Drowning. Man. Turns out I could have used the keyboard the entire time. I did not know. Oh, there's more letters over there, but it won't let me go over there.
Ryan! Oh, Ryan, get in the boat.
I can't.
You have to, you'll drown.
We're already drowning. How can you sit there like that?
Despair doesn't help anything.
Neither does false hope. And I'm not despairing.
Dang, that's harsh.
How can you say false hope? You're drowning.
Well, you're missing your oars. And you don't even know where you're going. And yet you're so sure you're gonna get there.
It's better than drowning.
Well, enjoy floating on the surface like you always do.
There's nothing deep about drowning. Just get in the boat.
You have to let me feel this. Someone has to.
That's not fair. I love him as much as you do. I just really believe we're going to be okay.
That's what I was talking about. Like, one half of the couple has what some might consider realistic expectations, and then the other half of the couple decides to just be hopeful beyond the fact of the matter.
Dear Mr. Barnett, I'm not sure if this letter will get to you. However, I felt the need to write to you in your company. My daughter recently passed away after a long battle with cancer, and she was only 14 years old. In our short time with her, we saw her transformed from our wonderful little girl into a sickly child who spent far too many days in her bed full of pain. And we worried that we would never see her happy again. Well, the hospital gave her access to a computer, and she found her way to your game. I'm unsure really what it is, but from the day that she began playing Legends of Terrace, our daughter changed. She sat up, she was excited, she smiled again. She told us all these stories about what she was doing in the lands, all the things she wanted to do in real life but was too sick to try. She swam in the ocean, rode a horse, she had birthdays, bought a house, and she went on adventures with these new friends from all over the world. I don't know how to explain the happiness that it brought to us. For a short while, our daughter returned to us. She'd regained the wonder and an optimism that the illness had taken from her. She talked about the strange lands that you had made, the creatures, magical things, and adventures she went on. She lost her battle for life, but you helped bring our daughter back for a short time. And for that, we're eternally thankful.
Legends of Terrace, huh?
Julie.
Wonder if that's a real game.
We miss Carrie at week 12. Sad, sad. But surely the next one will go better. It does. We relax after week 12. The belly grows. We take pictures. Alex talks and plays music to the little one inside. I walk on the frozen North Sea. Skip the sauna. No risk to this one. Week 29, a sonogram bonus. Twins! We float on air. We brainstorm names. Week 31, we crash. Too soon. Too soon. They whimper, open eyes, look into ours. Off to the incubators. We drag ourselves home, cry, hope, pray. We visit, touch, keep track on a wall chart. Stefan's heart beats strong. He grasps a finger. Then he fades. His brain bruised from breech birth. Day 5, he dies. We grieve, but pray for Nicholas. He gains weight. His heart is strong. Then he too fades. His intestinal tract necrotic, falling apart. Day 10, Nicholas dies. We want to die too. We despair into darkness, but hold together. Not easy when a child dies. The what-ifs torment for a while. What if I hadn't swum? If I hadn't lifted groceries? If we'd had a different doctor? But we go on to have 3 wonderful living children. Still, we miss these 2 always.
Dear Julie, thank you for your letter. I am honored to have played any small part in bringing your daughter joy. She will be missed within the game. I knew your daughter as Hanara of the Knights Guild. In our world, she lived in Dvardik and defended the city many times from the forces of evil. Your daughter may have ultimately lost her battle with that dragon cancer, but in my game, she was the dragon slayer. Since you don't know much about the game or who she was there, I'm sending you a screenshot of one of your daughter's adventures. Sincerely, Paul.
Is that not a letter? I thought it was. I guess not. What's a bottle? Outside the Knights Guild, you stand in front of the portcullis entrance of the Knights Guild. The portcullis is currently raised, allowing access southwards to the courtway. North leads to a dark tower. Obvious exits north, south, southeast, southwest. Oh, so it was a text-based adventure. That's cool. This is the screenshot of her adventure. You're carrying a wildly flaming long sword in your right hand. Your left hand is empty. Nephirus flies to the north. Lambergear screeches at you. Nephirus flies from the north, letting out a loud screech. Hello, Hanara says hello. The sun has begun to set across the land of Terrace. Vasari, the goddess of time and history, appears before you. Please be patient as I record your deeds from this day. You feel a comforting sensation as a strange glow appears before you. Vasari smiles. Thank you for your patience. Nephirus says, hey. Salute Neph. You snap to attention and salute Nephirus. Nephirus dismounts from her furtive Lemurgier. Look, Hanara, profession. She is a human fighter in excellent health. She appears to be a novice and a warden of the gate of the Knights Guild. She is a great unwashed of Devardic. She is a citizen in good standing. She is carrying a wildly flaming longsword in her right hand. Her left hand is empty. Her armor consists of dragon helm, padded cloth armor, thick linen leggings, simple leather boots, rose-crested tabard, padded linen gloves. Her jewelry consists of, she is not wearing jewelry. She is mounted upon a black war stallion named Lucky. She is your equal. That's cool. I used to play games like that all the time when I was little.
I'm reminded that having faith does not mean denying what is happening to Joel. Faith means knowing exactly what is happening and also knowing that God has a truth that trumps every other fact. I'm sure my expectation looks like denial, but seeing Joel dying does not make me any less certain that he will be healed. In some ways, I feel more certain, not because the same doubts don't come to me, but because I know that they will not be entertained much longer, because this chapter is almost finished, and we will have an ending one way or the other. So the doubts and fears that make me reaffirm that even if I'm wrong, this is where I stand, become less and less powerful. People's consolatory words of comfort meant to reassure us and help us accept Joel's death don't sit well with me. They aren't offensive because I know the heart behind them is good, but they are weak words because it's so obvious to me that death is the given. I don't have to work to be ready for it or accept it. It is coming whether I would accept it or not. It has been coming slowly for so long. I don't have to work to understand that Joel is dying. It is obvious. Heaven is amazing. And so I'm not worried about death. It will come regardless of where I stand and wait. But now, death is circling close enough for redemption to finally feel closer. This is the part of the story where a daring rescue can thwart Death's intentions just in time, perhaps when it looks like it's already too late. I want to watch for that. I don't need to focus my eyes on Death, studying it in its slow progression. Its course is already clear. But there is a glory that is coming, and its journey to us is wild and quick and frightening, and I want to be watching for that glory. I want to stand trembling in awe before God and His power. Not sure that this thing that we've asked for is something we can quite manage, but trying anyway. Death is the given. But the life that is possible now for Joel, the miracle that could come now that death is so close, is something worth pursuing, worth risking everything to see with my own eyes.
It's gotta be hard because, you know, like, in a situation like that, you know technically what the likelihood is from what all the specialists and experts and doctors and everything tell you, but then you start doubting, like, your own faith in a higher power and what he might be able to do for you as far as, like, miracles or, like, fixing the unfixable. Because if you start just blankly accepting the fact that, yeah, your kid's gonna die, then it kind of, like, makes you wonder, like, where is my faith? Like, where is my hope that things could be better beyond scientific reasoning? I mean, things like that happen occasionally, so why shouldn't you be able to hope for it? Dehydration.
Huh. The sunset looks pretty from here. The orange glow cast on the wall. Better than the muted colors of this hospital. I wonder why they choose blues and greens. They, the ones who choose the colors that heal. Green for life. Blue. For comfort. Purple stripes to hide the stains. This chair is too small and sticks to my skin. I hate vinyl.
It's a very interesting game. Like, you're technically controlling the entire game and making the story progress, but at the same time, like,
blue, purple.
You simultaneously have no
ocean,
control over
maybe?
the story happening.
No, under the ocean.
Just kind of happens around you.
Warm and salty, like tears. He won't stop crying. I don't blame him. He feels miserable. I hate that we're here. I hate that he's sick. I just want him to feel better. It's okay, Jolie. Shh. Don't throw your head, buddy. Don't.
Am I supposed to be going?
Here we go. Bouncing around. Do you like that? Oh, I love your giggle. Bounce around. Is that funny? A bounce, a bounce, a bounce, bounce, bounce. Oh, he won't stop crying.
Get out of here. Don't be in here.
I'm hungry. I wonder if he's hungry. He's screaming louder. Buddy, don't you want juice? He hits the box. I don't catch it. He drinks it greedily. Big, deep gulps. Okay, Jolie, that's enough. Breathe, kiddo. And he does. And I wipe his face of snot, and tears, and juice. And then he vomits, and I catch it. I always catch it. I know you're thirsty, buddy, but you'll throw it up. No, don't grab too hard. You'll squirt all the juice out. Here, let me have it. It's so late, Joel. Lay down. I can't hold you. I can't make you feel better. Shh. Okay, buddy, okay, I'll hold you. Shh. Oh, Joel Bug, you look so miserable. No! Don't hit your head on the bars, Joel. Joel! I know you're mad. Please stop. Please. Stop. I shake. I weep. I pray. I plead. I need peace. I am empty. You are. I don't know all that you are. You are there. I want you here. I want you to call my son. I cannot. And you've brought us this far. He's still here, not dead, not there, with you. Oh God, I want him here with me. Please. Peace. He sleeps. Thank you.
Peace be still.
There's a story in the Bible where Jesus and his disciples are on a boat.
Yeah.
And a furious storm hits the sea, and everyone thinks they're gonna die. And where do you think Jesus is?
Sleeping.
Rowing alongside them? No. He's asleep. In the back of the boat. So his disciples are freaking out and wake him up, and they say, "Don't you care if we drown?" So Jesus gets up, and he says to the storm, "Quiet, be still." And the sea becomes completely calm. Then he asked his disciples why they are so scared and if they have any faith at all. Like he was frustrated with them. Because even though Jesus said, let's go to the other side of the lake, his disciples thought he was going to just let them die.
Oh, we're in Nevada. We're in Nevada. We're in Nevada. We're in California.
That was a quick ride.
So, now that we're in California, how much longer to San Francisco?
About 3.5 hours, bud.
Oh.
Well, it's 10 a.m. now, so that means you guys can grab one more item from your road trip bags.
And it's my turn to be the king.
I want to be the king. That was not right. You're sinking? Excuse me, sir, you seem to have drowned.
Oh, Elijah, it's okay. You were a very good, noble, just, and true king. But now we have to do what Isaac wants.
My first edict as king is we dance like monkeys for 30 minutes.
Maybe like 5 minutes?
Nope,
Isaac?
nope, babe. He said 30. We must do what he says.
This is the worst.
So Joel died. Everyone does eventually, I suppose. But more than that, if he does die, will Jesus even care?
Damn.
Will he weep for him as he did for Lazarus? Will he weep for me? I think greater than my fear of death is that of insignificance. Or rather, my default assumption is that my thoughts and passions and loves and the stuff of my being are insignificant. How could the creator of all that is and ever was love my son as he did Lazarus? And could my soul stranded on this blue raft awash in a sea of stars, ice, and dust matter enough to him to turn his hand in mercy?
That's kind of cool.
Even while Jesus wept for Lazarus. 5 minutes later, he raised Lazarus from the dead.
if I would
sorry.
trust that.
I should have known we'd both end up in the same place. We always do. It just scares me every time. I just really believe he'll be healed. I know you believe too, just when you act like that, I get all unsure.
I don't know that.
What do you mean?
I just hope that. I don't know.
Temple of God. So like that's part of the worst part about situations like these is like the amount of strain and hurt and pain that it puts on the heart and soul of the people involved, like can also cause pressure and tension in their relationships as well. So there are a lot of times in situations like these where like kids are lost or something like this happen and a kid becomes extremely sick, ill, and like deathly ill, where it can cause a lot of problems in the relationship with the parents too. It's just like a lot of, it's like more heartbreak and utter destruction of your heart and soul than most like people are built for. Like people aren't built for that kind of loss. It can really like test, resolve.
I will not let you go unless you bless him.
Oh Lord, my God, let this boy's life return to him.
Lord, rise up. My God, come save him.
Have mercy on us because he is weak.
Father, I pray right now that you would just, Father, I pray that you would bless them mightily. I pray that you bless them with finances. I pray bless them with health. And you bless their children, Father. Father, I pray that Father, right now that we don't accept sickness, we don't accept anything. Father, right now we finally thank you for your promises. We thank you for your Father, I pray that you bless them mightily.
sure if I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing here. Excuse me, please tell me what to do.
I will not let you go unless you bless him. Lord, rise up. My God, Lord, rise up. I will not let you go unless you bless him.
It's very strange gameplay wise because you never really know what you're supposed to be doing. It's just kind of guessing. And if I'm going to be completely honest, I feel like some of these sections go a little bit too long. Like I get the point of what they're doing, but like we can move it along. Can I walk away? Can I do something, please? Can the game tell me what I'm supposed to do? It's gonna be kind of sad if we get this far into the game and I'm gonna have to quit like without actually finishing it because I have no idea what I'm supposed to actually be doing. A little frustrating. A little frustrating that the game lets you get this far and then just kind of leaves you hanging and not explaining what you're supposed to be doing. Little frustrating.
I will not let you go unless you bless. I will not let you go unless you bless.
Game, please, I beg you, give me some direction as far as what I'm supposed to be doing here. Man, this has completely killed the tone of the game as far as I'm concerned at this point. Or is this the end? Like, is this it? Is this like some sort of artistic ending to the game where there's no credits involved? It's just like, oh, now you're stuck here forever. That's it. That's the end. This has actually completely, like, borderline ruined the game for me at this point. Would you stop making me go back to the keyboard that does nothing? I might actually just quit the game. This whole experience in this one scene has kind of ruined the whole thing for me. Kind of killed the whole vibe, honestly.
Pray with all the strength and all the faith that is in us, Lord. There is no time left for this child on this earth. And God, so we come to you, Lord, with faith of little children, with faith as small as a mustard seed. And Lord, we speak in the name of Jesus. Oh my God, let this child's soul come back to him.
I'm afraid to touch anything because I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing.
He was not in the wind. He was not in the earthquake. He was not in the fire. He was here in a gentle whisper.
Picnic at the edge of the world. That part, I kind of questioned the design choice of that particular scene because it was frustrating. Like, I don't know if that was done on purpose to, like, match the frustration that they were experiencing at the time, but that scene in particular was, like, super frustrating because it gives you all these different things to click, and then the only actual way to progress from that scene is to just stop. Just, like, stop touching things, stop doing anything, just let the game progress on its own. That's a little frustrating. And it kind of, like, almost spits in the face of the tone of the entire game, because it's supposed to be, like, really
So
solemn,
here we are.
making you, like...
And the air is emptier without his laugh, and yet our hearts are still full, but with a different drink.
touch your heart and your soul, and
And
then,
this
like, in
ride
that scene,
we've
it's just
been
kind
on
of like...
for so long is silent. And so also the Lord. And so we sit here in this new silence and long for the music to start again and for the disc to spin again, even if it means going round and round for many more years. For at least we would be moving and Joel would be laughing here on earth and not only in heaven. But in this space, I sense his silence is only because he is drawing his breath. And now we know love and longing, empty and full, all in one moment. And I am grateful that we loved him well, and that we miss him well. And I hope that in the Lord's next breath, he will whisper his love song to you, his beloved, and that you will know him differently and more deeply. But now, we grieve in silence, yet not without his presence.
Are we back at the beginning? Giant stacks of pancakes.
I remember you. You made it too. I'm glad you're here. I love it here. I bet you have liked it too.
There's a little pug.
Look at all of these pancakes. Did you ever see pancakes like this? As big as me. A big one is for me. A little one is for my dog. I always wanted a dog, and now I got one. I even got to name him Manju.
Manju.
Whoa, Bubbles?
Oh yeah, kid, that's right, Bubbles.
I love Bubbles.
Me too. I think everybody loves Bubbles.
Look, I can touch one.
think it's a weird thing, because, like, the game, at some times of the game, like, I feel, like, really touched by it. Usually during the letters, of all things. Like, the letters for people we have no connection to whatsoever. Just, like, hearing and reading the heartache and the pain that people went through.
Come here, Manju. Have another pancake.
But overall, like, the game's tonality or the tone of the entire game is, like, so negative that, like, it just puts me in a bad mood. Like, it makes me really frustrated when that scene in the chapel happened, because I'm like, I just want to get out of here. Like, I don't want to linger on this anymore. I just want to be done. Just want to see the rest of the story so I can just get rid of this. Never play it again. I'm happy to have played it and experienced it, but at the same time, it's just like, it's not a good, it's like a very unsettling, it's a very uncomfortable game to play. Thank you for playing. Well, thank you for making it. That was an interesting experience, that's what I'll say. The ending was a little interesting, like it went from being like really sad tonally at the beginning to like the second half of it, or even just the last 45 minutes of it were just like really spiritual, which not anything wrong with that. But so he was 5. And again, I don't know if it was actually a design decision when they made the game to make it like really frustrating towards the end there. But I felt like the game being as long as it is, because I thought it was only going to be like an hour and a half to 2 hours long. That's what I read online, but it seemed like it just dragged on a little longer than I feel like it should have, because by the time you get to the end, like, you just are so unsettled and so not happy that you don't want to be in it anymore. You're just like, get me out of here. I don't want to be here anymore. Let me go. But that is that Dragon Cancer. So, took a little bit longer than I thought to beat it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to shift to another game I've been wanting to try out. It's going to be a little bit, hopefully, more positive tone. But we're going to start it up. I'll be right back. So let's try something a little lighter. We'll play this game I've been hearing about for a while. I've seen it a couple times on Steam, and I've always considered playing it. I've never really known what it was about. So we're going to finally check it out tonight. It's called Kind Words, Lo-Fi Chill Beats to Write To. And if any of the description on Steam is any indication, apparently it's just an online game environment where people can anonymously submit letters, and then you can read people's anonymous letters and anonymously submit responses to them. It's just kind of a way to, like, share positivity with people, and after the last few games we've played, I thought maybe this would be a nice change of pace, nice change of tone. Hello, I'm Ella, and I'm new in town. I'm your new male deer. I'm your first male deer? My job is to carry letters back and forth between people who need cheering up, which is only everybody. Because everybody gets sad or scared. I'm even a little nervous about my new job here. I don't suppose you'd write me an encouraging note, please? Then I'd deliver it to myself and feel better at my job. Dear dear, I'm so excited for you. You know what? That's a good start. Dear dear. I'm so excited for you. This new job is going to bring a lot of new opportunities, possibilities, friends, interactions, and uplifting experiences. I hope you thoroughly enjoy the adventure along the way. Your friend, your friend, Bubby. I hope he likes that letter. What a kind letter. Thank you. You're welcome. Before I register you with the post office, I need to make a couple things super clear. Kind Words is full of real people talking about real problems. This is not a place for mean jokes, bullying, or flippant responses. Also, this isn't a place to meet people. Don't share any identifying details or links. I do what I can to keep this a safe, caring place, but I'm only one deer. You may run into a jerk or some bad advice. Please report them. If you're ready to be kind and receive kindness in return, please sign here. I am. I'm extremely ready. Nice to meet you, Bubby. Nice to meet you. Give me a second to register you with the post office. All set. Now if you want letters, all you have to do is ask for them. Maybe you're worried about something, just like I was with this job. It can be scary, but don't be afraid to ask people for help. See you soon. This actually seems like a really cool experience. I'm kind of excited. Is it all their own music? Custom made for the game? View requests? Make requests. Say nice things. Let's see if... First message in this game. I'm just hoping to spread some cheer or love. I don't know who you are, reader, but I hope your day is a really good one. Aw. Kind of basic, I know, but I have my fingers crossed for you nonetheless. Thank you. I want this one. Make something. Okay, I will. Decorate. Inbox. Say nice things. I'm gonna say a nice thing. It's time to shout from the rooftops. Write on a paper airplane and send it flying through everyone's rooms. Tell everyone they're beautiful. Yell out your thanks. Inspire us all. Hello, friend. I don't know what you're feeling right now, and I don't know what you're needing right now. But just know that you are an incredible person, capable of amazing things, and they are waiting for you right around the corner. What? How dare you limit my kindness? They are waiting for you right around the corner. Keep smiling. Share the love. Are you ready to send this note flying? I am. Folding the paper, preparing it for takeoff. Good vibes are now flying through the air for everyone to catch. I like this. This is very cool. This is kind of like right up my alley, actually. Ooh. 111 to you too, sir. 111 to you as well. To the person who was talking about anorexia in response to my dysphoria response, it sounded a bit out of context, but you did make a very good point. Not gonna lie, enjoy the cookie sticker. It's a little weird. Do you ever not open your messages from people? Like, you have a convo and they end it with something basic like a yeah or a goodbye. I feel like if I open it and lose it, the conversation will die forever. I like to see that new message mark so know they are always there. You're gonna write your first letter. How exciting. Remember, you can't solve everyone's problems, but you can always let people know you hear them and they are not alone. Oh, and while people can't reply to your letter, they can thank you with a sticker. Dear P, I hope you always continue to open your letters. Even though some might be short-handed responses or concise comments of finality, like yeah or goodbye. There will always be more messages of hope, appreciation, kindness, and love that you would be missing out on if you choose to just not open them. I hope you all the best and happy feelings over the holidays. Much love. Until next time. Is that a sticker? I don't have any stickers yet? No stickers. No sticker. I'm sorry, game. I don't have any sticker. Are you sure you want to send this letter? Send it. Thank you for taking the time to think about a stranger. I'll rush this right over. This is such a cool concept. You can count on me to deliver this letter, but also, can I share something with you? It's not officially part of my job, but I can't help it. I've got this hobby. Can I tell you? I think you'll dig it. Is it stickers? Oh, mixtapes. I've been making a mixtape, one song at a time. I discovered Soft Focus by Clark Aboud yesterday, and it's so chill. I hope you like it. Don't forget you can click on the radio to change the music. I'll be back with another song tomorrow. Hey, if anyone's into spirituality and stuff like, could someone tell me what 536 means and how it could possibly relate to someone? I have no idea what that means, so we're not going to reply to that. People are always asking me what I want to do or what I'm going to do once I graduate, but I have no clue. I don't know what I want to or what I should do. I have no impressive talents or hobbies, and every time I see myself in the future, I draw a blank. You know what, A? I'm right there with you. Dear A, don't feel pressured to know what you want to be or who you are right now. With time, you'll grow and come to understand yourself and what you want better than you could ever imagine you would. I have been right where you are, and I'm here to tell you, don't rush things or feel like you're behind. Everything will come in its time. Just enjoy the journey and enjoy the journey along the way. Have a great day. Send it. Send it. Thank you for taking the time to think about a stranger. I'll rush this right over. You can count on me to deliver this letter. I'm stuck in quarantine, I'm bored. Teach me something. Tell me an obscure fact you know, or tell me a secret. I am all over this one. Hey Jay, did you know that there are special species of starfish that can actually grow new starfish from just a broken portion of their limb? So the original starfish can still be completely alive, but simultaneously create a whole new living individual starfish from itself. Like a clone of itself made in real time. How awesome is that? It's true. Look it up. Google it. Don't believe me? Google it. It's true. Every last word. Thank you for taking the time to think about a stranger. I'll rush this right over. You can count on me to deliver this letter. Man, I am... I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually really digging this game. Does anyone like the band Weezer? Asking for my friend. A. Are you the same A? Are you the same A I keep seeing? I've never really listened to Weezer. But at one point in my life, I had really thick rimmed, squared, black glasses and short haircuts. And for about 2 weeks, every single person I encountered called me Weezer. I finally Googled, man, I wish I could spell Weezer, and what do you know? I looked exactly like the lead singer. Shortly after, I got LASIK. True story. Hope you're well. That is entirely a true story. Thank you for taking the time to think about a stranger. I'll rush this right over. Do that. You can count on me to deliver this letter. I know I can. Woke up this morning, received a broke up text message, but dear you, the one who read this right now, I am feeling happy. Just a little question of myself. You loved him so hard, now look at you, you're still being a cheerful kid. They don't need enlightenment, they already have it. I have a friend that I live with that I've tried to get to stay away because I have no respect for anything. Nothing I've done has worked. We used to live in the same room, so I kicked them out and told them I want nothing to do with them, but they still try to act as if we're cool. I don't know, man. No matter where I seem to go, building rapport and friendships with others just seems so difficult. It feels like it's been a choice between being ignored or being disliked, and I don't know which one is not as bad. Should I just accept the hand I've been dealt and be alone? E. I understand how you feel. I've been a bit of a socially awkward butterfly all my life, and though I always want to build relationships and friendships with people, I oftentimes find it very difficult to do so. all I'd say is embrace who you are. Find the people who love you for who you are. The rest will take care of itself. Always be unapologetically you. And the people who love you for it will come. Send that. Send it. Thank you. You're welcome, man. You're so welcome. You can count on me to deliver this. Thank you. Man, I love this deer. Let's go back to the airplanes, though. Someone sends their thanks for the letter you wrote and another Banana Man sticker. Somebody liked my letter already? Another person liked my letter. We've only been playing for like 5 minutes. What? I didn't realize this was so real time. I thought it was like letters that have been on the game forever and they're just like floating around. I didn't realize people play this game like online in real time. That's awesome. AAA new Pokemon game released. Oh yeah. I love this game. I don't know why. Enjoy the holiday season. I will. Thank you. View request. Let's go back. Yeah, I already read that. I already read that. 536. What is that? Sometimes you get scared thinking, oh, after I die, I'm dead. There's no more second chances. My life is gone and my memories are gone, and that scares me. The time I waste in school learning about things that will not help me in life, doing useless things is a waste. J. Learning new things in this life is never a waste. Keep the hunger for knowledge. Life will always be an exciting adventure of newness, freshness, and what else? Newness, freshness. Here, let's change this up. Exciting journey of newness, freshness, and adventure. I don't know your beliefs or your feelings on the matter, but have you ever considered that after you die, there's actually much more than you could ever imagine waiting for you? Love the life you live, and adventure will always be waiting ahead. Send it. Thank you for taking the time to think about a stranger. I'll rush this right over. I love this deer, man. You can count on me to deliver this. I actually really dig this game. I kind of feel bad for not trying it before, because I've had it in my Steam queue for like 3 years. It's so hard trying not to just isolate myself from everyone right now. Maybe since all my friends are new to me right now, I feel like staying in contact with them is important. That sucks to say because I know they care, but I'm not sure if I do. I want to be better, but don't know how. Year N. Sometimes we all have dark days and sad times in our life. The important thing is we don't let that bring us down and become who we are. I hope you find desire to let the friends and people around you wrap you with their love and care. Even in times when you don't feel like you want that attention, or you want people around, having that love from others in your life can bring you around and make it all. Man, why are these letters so short? I want to write like an entire book to everybody. Make it all worth it. I wish for you all the joy. Man. Thank you for taking the time to think about a stranger. I'll rush this right over. You can count on me to deliver this letter. I know I can. Did you ever feel like there's nothing you want to do, like there's lots of choices to make, and somehow I lack motivation to do it, and it applies to everything: work, study, entertainment? How did you deal with a situation like this? Thanks for any advice. That's a good one. That is a good one. Man, all of a sudden my nose is like burning. I don't know why. E. I have felt the exact same way many times. It's like a case of analysis paralysis, where there are so many different things you could do, but you have no idea what you should do. What I do in these times is find one particular area that I want to focus on, whether that's just finding a new hobby, finding a new, I don't want to say career, like job, finding a new line of work, there you go, building new friendships, or just treating myself. Then I focus on improving that area of my life and eventually move on to what I do in these times is find one particular area that I want to focus on, whether that's just finding a new hobby, finding a new line of work, building new friendships, or just treating myself. Then I just do it. Do that one area at a time, and it makes it, I don't know what to say here, and I just do it. It makes the motivation easier to come by when you have a focus. There you go. There you go. That's what I was trying to say. It took me a second to find the words. You can count on me to deliver this letter. I wish we could meet again in the next life. I will wait for the day that we will meet. The day I can see you, talk to you, hold your hand, caress your hair, and stare into your eyes. I will embrace you and never let you go. Whisper in your ear of how much I love and miss you. Oh, that's sweet. I feel why do I haven't met my true partner because of this I cannot run away. I do not have any option to not to contact him even I know he and I cannot be partner. I really want to hold him that I have someone, so please don't do this to me. Oh no, don't be tempted, just write anything instead. After all, 3 minutes of resistance is all you need. Saving money is really difficult. Even with 2 jobs, I feel like it's always gone as soon as I'm paid. I need to get back into the habit of saving most of my money and then not touching it unless I really need it, but it's hard. I want to have nice things. I don't have any particular opinions on that because I kind of suffer from the same bad decisions financially. A friend moved away and it became increasingly difficult to feel like she cared about me. My boyfriend tried to reassure me she was just distant with people online, even close friends. It felt like my fault because I wanted her to be able to reach out to me, not just on Discord servers. The therapist I was going with got a picture of me like, this guy is only here to vent about the girl he broke up with. My family only wants me to go with this one. It's been a while and I was feeling back then, so it's normal for me to vent about what happened. I hope you have an amazing day and just know that you're a great person. Literally so cute. You've got this. You can do and achieve anything you want to. Everything will be okay, love. Have an amazing night. What's your creative routine? Like, what is the thing that spurs your inspiration the most? What will always be the thing that brings your creativity to the surface and gets your thoughts and ideas flowing? That's a good question. Some of these are getting deep here. Someone sends their thanks for the letter you wrote. I am crushing it. If no one says it today, don't remember you're handsome. Don't remember I'm handsome? Excuse me? Hey, you. Yeah. You. You are awesome. Keep being awesome. Don't you ever stop. What? Send that. My good vibes are flying through the air for everyone to catch. You're Skippy. Hello, friend. I don't know what you're feeling right now, and I don't know what you're needing right now, but just know that you are an incredible person, capable of amazing things, and they're waiting for you right around the corner. Keep smiling. Share the love. That's mine. That's mine. And it felt good. It felt good reading. Even though I knew what it was going to say, it still felt good. Marco. Polo. Polo. See if they get it. See if they ever get it. What do you think? What do you think are the odds that they'll ever get the polo to their Marco? Just keep trying, no matter how hard it is, you'll be happy in the right time. That is too true, to be completely honest with you. That is words to live by. You can get direct inbox letters. How do people do that? I love you, sweethearts. Oh, that's sweet. From Ziba and Luigi. Welcome to Kind Words. We didn't want your inbox to start empty, so as developers wrote you a letter. We hope that you will enjoy your time here, share, grow, and help others do the same. Ziba and Luigi. How do you get inbox letters? Or is that it? Is that literally the only reason the inbox exists, is for that one letter? I have stickers! Excuse me? My room is changing. Mail, dear. Oh, it's not a sticker. Drooper? May periodically eject pieces of meat. Okay. Okay. Keep your hands warm and your enemies warmer. Banana man, part man, all banana. Alright. Lo-fi beats, music to chill to. Oh, that's pretty sweet. This is cool, man. I like this. Little male deer. Yeah, we already read that. I wrote something on here earlier about my issues with love addiction, and somebody told me a future partner might resent me for not knowing what my feelings are. Hi, I have autism. I fear that daily. I understand that you wanted to help me, but you didn't. Ooh. Yikes. It took me over 24 hours to bring myself to seek help from my doctor for blood in my urine. They say it could be an infection or a kidney stone, but I'm getting medication right away. I worried my partner a lot. I feel so stupid. Why am I like this? I don't know. Stupid. I just feel very overwhelmed right now. I never know what to do when I feel this way. I wish I knew someone who I feel able to talk to about it with, but I don't. I really, really hope I meet someone like that eventually, or just manage to open up more to the people I do know. You know what, Kay? Feeling overwhelmed isn't that uncommon. If you open up to the people in your life around you and let them know how you're feeling, you might be surprised to find out how many of them have felt that same way at one point or another. Never hesitate to open up to others with your whole heart and with love. They will always people who matter won't ever judge you for it, and it will only bring you closer to them. You'll be alright. Send it. Thank you for taking the time to think about a stranger. I'll rush this right over. Thank you. You can count on me to deliver this letter. I know I can, man. You're the best. I feel stuck in life. It's 3 years. I'm going to university. I'm very behind with my studies, but I lied about my exams to everyone, friends and family. I feel so worthless. I'm afraid that if people will discover they will hate me, I already hate myself. I don't like that. It's 2 a.m. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to feel. I'm sitting here alone doing nothing, talking to no one. Is this my life? The one person I want to talk to isn't talking to me anymore. I think they've grown tired of me, which I get. I stay to myself because I think the world hates me. I feel stuck in my life right now, and it seems like everything is going great, but I can't help but have this feeling that I'm lost and losing myself. It just seems as nothing matters, and I can't do anything but wait. It's hard not knowing what to do. It just makes me feel depressed. So is my, like, if I put a letter out there, will it just have B? Feeling bad, I'm a trans boy who really loves boys. I can't transition and feel like another boy will never love me. You know what, D? You know what, D? Don't ever think that you're unlovable. No matter what, there will always be someone waiting out there in the world for someone like you. Just never give up on the idea that you might find them one day, or you could pass them by and never even know you missed them. Everyone deserves to be loved, and everyone will be loved in their time. you for taking the time to think about a stranger. I'll rush this right over. You can count on me to deliver this letter. You know what? Let's go back to some... Close the night out with a couple more paper airplanes. Where are they? Give me some. We are where we should be. Good words of advice. Export, sound, title, options, notifications. You can get notified when people send you something. Hey, thanks for the new stickers, y'all. Howdy, y'all. You know what? That's what I'm gonna say. Howdy, y'all. Have very happy holidays with much love surrounding you. This is a very cool idea for a game. I like it. What should we do? Should we make a request? This is your first request for letters. I'm so proud of you. Remember, these kind folks are still strangers on the internet, so don't reveal anything too specific about who you are. Do not share links or usernames in Discord, Twitch, or other websites. Do share enough about what's on your mind that people can sympathize or maybe even share something similar they struggle with. Maybe something like, I'm sad I haven't made friends at my new job, or I've got a date Saturday and I'm sure I'm going to screw it up. Whatever you're going through, you're probably not the only one. I was right, I'm B. I have been feeling a bit lost lately. I don't really know what my purpose is. It's pretty heavy weighty stuff here. But I feel like, wait, I don't really know what my purpose is. And I don't know what I want to do. I feel like I'm just waiting for something to happen. I wish I had more confidence and courage to stand up and make something happen. But what? B. Send it. I'll run this right over to the post office to be copied and sent all over the world. All said, it may take a little time for people to reply. They may even send you a sticker. In the meantime, maybe write something else a letter. Someone else a letter. My bad. What is the inbox, though? I'm interested in how that works. Hey, you. Yeah, you. You're awesome. Keep being awesome. Don't ever stop. That's mine, too. I love it. Oh, this is awesome. That's very cool. I like this game. My polo! It came back to me. Am I the only one online right now? Is that why only my letters are showing up right now? Things can seem worse before they get better. Hold on, you deserve to be here. Sending love. Oh, it's very sweet. I love the idea of this game. It's just like a bunch of people, random strangers on the internet coming together. Just giving positive vibes to some slow tunes. Howdy, y'all. Very happy holidays and much love surrounding. Oh, I'm silly. I love you. I love you too. Thank you. Alright, I think that's it for tonight, guys. Thanks for joining. I'm enjoying this game. We actually might do this again on another stream. Anytime we have a short stream that ends shorter or earlier than expected, I might just plug this in for the last bit of it. If you haven't had some fresh air in a while, do your best to step outside for a minute today or open a window. Sometimes experiencing the outdoors is just the thing you need to feel grounded. I agree with that. The outdoors are amazing. But for now, guys, hope everybody has a good night. Hope you guys have a good Saturday. We'll probably be back tomorrow night to play something. Oh, cute. I don't know what yet. But until then, hope you guys have a good day tomorrow. And I will see you guys next time. See ya.